Ladies and gentlemen, to Plurilock's channel, an identity-centric cybersecurity company that protects enterprises. Joining us to discuss, give us a broad overview of the company, a little bit of his history, and kind of what's going on with this sector. We got the CEO, Ian Paterson. Welcome, sir.
Very good to be here. Thank you.
And a pleasure to get you on in this fascinating kind of security realm of things. It's been a very explosive industry, but I want to roll back a little bit because Plurilock is kind of this AI platform that protects corporate data and secures remote workers with continuous authentication through these cloud applications. For newer audiences, you want to give us just that kind of high-level overview, that elevator pitch of the company?
Well, Plurilock was founded on AI. We have a unique competitive differentiator where we're able to identify who you are based on how you type on the keyboard and move a mouse. So it's something called behavioral biometrics. It uses artificial intelligence. Technology has been around for a couple of years, actually since 2017. We've got half a dozen patents on it. And it allows us to do something unique, which is we can identify who you are continuously throughout the workday. Most people are pretty aware of and use initial authentication. I'm just looking for my phone, right? You've got sort of that initial authentication. You might get a text message to your phone. You might even use something like a smart card or something to authenticate you. But generally speaking, those authentication moments only happen once or twice per day, whereas what we're doing is we're looking and protecting every 5 to 10 seconds throughout the day. So it provides a much better continuous assurance that you are, in fact, the right person on the device.
Well, I appreciate the insight, and I really want to kind of get into the sector, the growth side of this. I mean, we were just briefly talking about your revenues. When we come back, we're going to explore that a little further because you guys have some pretty great revenue from the growth front of it. Do you want to just talk about this sector, how you see the industry evolving here in 2023?
Cybersecurity is really interesting. We've just witnessed a tremendous amount of growth in the industry, fueled really by two main drivers. The first is that the world overall is seeing a whole lot more regulation coming into place. So think of the obvious ones you've probably heard of: GDPR in Europe, CCPA, or other privacy legislations that are taking place and being applied in the United States. But generally speaking, there is an increase in regulatory oversight and protection for businesses that have sensitive data. Sensitive data could be personal health information, could be personally identifiable information, an email address, a phone number, a credit card, social security number. And if you are a business and if you hold these bits of data, you now have a regulatory obligation, potentially multiple regulatory obligations, to safeguard that data. What does that mean? That means buying and investing in cybersecurity products and services. So that's the first key driver. Second key driver is that we are witnessing just a tremendous amount of cybercrime taking place. So it seems like every couple of weeks, we have a whole spate of ransomware attacks that hit the news. I mean, in Canada, just in the last month, we've seen Suncor in the oil and gas sector. We've seen Sun Life in the insurance industry, Petrocan, Mackenzie investments. Everybody is announcing that they've been subject to a cybersecurity incident, a data breach, or potentially both. Even Microsoft, that invests billions of dollars in cybersecurity, has also seen a number of cybersecurity incidents over the last little while. So what does that mean for the average business? Well, again, you have to invest in cybersecurity and products and services in order to stay safe against the bad guys. So two huge reasons why businesses are buying now, and which is why cybersecurity as an industry is estimated to be over $1 trillion of spending over a 5-year period of time.
Now, I just want to roll back a little bit because this stuff is actually really intriguing, I think, from a few fronts. But I mean, you have 10 years of a proven track record in commercializing data science solutions, kind of landing these multi-million-dollar accounts. What history for you kind of led up to that aha moment that got you involved with Plurilock?
So I sometimes like to joke that I've really only done one thing in my career, and that's using data to answer business questions. So a question that we are answering today for our customers is, are you the right human on the device? Now, the way that we're doing that is we're using data science and artificial intelligence. Previously, myself, my CTO, actually a number of us here at Plurilock, we all worked together at a venture-backed e-commerce analytics company in the past. That company was eventually acquired by eBay. And so really, it's using data to help the business be, in this case, more secure. And I think that what we're seeing now is that with the amazing amount of unfilled cybersecurity jobs, there's 3 million cyber jobs that are currently unfilled. AI really is the only answer here. There's too much work, there's not enough people, and so as a result, businesses need artificial intelligence in order to be able to stay safe and also stay compliant, because they just don't have the human people to be able to do all the work they need to do.
Well, on that note, I definitely appreciate these insights, and I want to pass that kind of question off to the viewers. We'd love to know what everyone thinks about this in that comment section below, and definitely consider subscribing, because when news hits the wire, as we kind of further evolve this story, we're going to bring it to you here. But on that, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.